know that the air filter is a critical component of our HVAC system. Unfortunately, all too often, they get undersized right from the jump. In the past, we've talked about static pressure and why it's really important. Too much static pressure loss can lead to reduced airflow, which directly leads to reduced delivered capacity of the system. That means even if you size it right, it may not deliver as designed, and thus it will not meet the demand of the space. The air filter sizing is a critical component in determining the static pressure loss of the unit, and it requires some intentionality to size it right. Let's walk through a couple of examples. So first, let's say that we have a 2-ton unit, standard 400 CFM per ton, giving us 800 CFM. We want to know if we can use a 14-inch by 20-inch air filter on that system. So 14 by 20 gives us 280 square inches. We need to convert that to square feet, so we divide by 144, giving us 1.94 square feet. If we've got 800 CFM and we divide by 1.94 square feet, that yields 411 feet per minute. We really want to keep that face velocity, in other words, the speed of the air across the air filter, at 400 or below. So 411 is too high, meaning we need to use a larger filter for this 2-ton system than a 14 by 20. Think about how many times in the field you see 2-ton systems with 14 by 20 or smaller. Let's do another example to make it sink in. This time we've got a 3-ton system, 1200 CFM per ton. If we take 1200 CFM and divide that by our target 400 feet per minute, we need an air filter that's at least 3 square feet to keep that velocity where we want it. If we have a 20 by 20, that's 400 square inches or 2.77 square feet. So 20 by 20, too small for this unit. If we bump up to a 20 by 25, that gives us 500 square inches, which converts to 3.47 square feet. 3.47 is bigger than 3, so we're good to go with a 20 by 25. So the next time you're designing or installing a new system, pay a little bit of attention to the air filter grill you choose. It can make a massive difference in the delivered capacity and thus satisfaction of that unit. Thanks.